You're raving with RWR. Fabulous songwriters from Belgium and beyond, the lowlands, the highlands, and far across the pond. On Instagram and Facebook too, you can follow, like, and share. Please hit subscribe and join the tribe from the comfort of your chair. You're raving with RWR. Yes, good evening, everybody, lovers of songs and songwriters. Welcome back to Raving with RWR, episode 85, tonight from Bonnie, Belgium. It is Wednesday, the 21st of April. I hope you're all doing fine and well. Lovely multi-guest live stream for you tonight. A little earlier than normal, but it could be a longer one than normal. So we'll see. Not too much longer, but we'll give it a go. If you are watching on YouTube for the first time, or you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button down below. Maybe hit the notification bell for us. Helps to build the channel and you won't miss a video. These live streams are a small part of what I do here on the channel, a very fun part of what I do on the channel. And you won't miss any of the videos once you hit that notification bell. Lots of live viewers coming in there already, I see, which is great to see. Tonight's stream brought to us courtesy of the great people of G-Sharp Guitars over there in Kansas, the world's finest travel electric guitars. You can check them all out in the links below. If you want to support the RWR Room, of course, we have a PayPal link down there below, which you can check out as well, or indeed just visit the shop at therwrroom.com. Loads of goodies in there for you to check out. So if you have comments, of course, and drop them in there. We have a couple of stalwarts already. Chris from Germany, guten Abend, sir, lovely to see you. You guys are always here, and we appreciate that very much. Mr. Good Mojo, Stephen from downtown Warskot. How you doing, sir? And thanks for joining in. Thank you all for joining in this evening. We've got 7 or 8 singer-songwriters. We're here to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of a playlist, a Spotify playlist called COVID 9000. 9000, of course, being the postal code of our beloved Ghent. And so that's where the name came from. Before I talk to the man behind the scenes, the brainchild, as you would, the man behind it all, I have a couple of small announcements myself. This Sunday night, here on the channel, exclusive to YouTube, I have a premiere happening at 8 p.m. I was very fortunate to be able to talk to a man called Joey Taylor from Six String Nation over in Canada, and he is the man responsible for creating this beautiful guitar called the Voyager guitar, which is made from over 60 pieces of Canadian history, all rolled into this beautiful playable guitar. And I was lucky enough to be able to sit down with Joey and talk to him. So we will premiere that interview at 8 o'clock on Sunday, and you can join us here in the chat room. That's exclusive to YouTube. That won't be on Facebook, but feel free to come by, drop in, talk to Joey and myself on Sunday night, 8 o'clock. That's 2 p.m. in Canada. If you're watching over in Canada, sixstringnation.com. I'll give you more information. The big folk and Irish night is Irish folky Belgian Irish festival that I run every year in the Centrala in Ghent. Normally we've got a full house, 300 plus people. But of course, as you all know, with these restrictions this year we can't do that. So we've got the online edition, and that is happening on Tuesday, the 27th of April at 8 o'clock. If you go to decentrala.be/agenda, you will find the links to that. It's a free gig. 1 band this year instead of 2. They're called Spillar. And so hopefully you'll come and join us. So join me on Sunday for the premiere at 8 o'clock, and the following Tuesday, the 27th, for the big folk and Irish night, year number 6. That would be great. It would be great to see you. So that being said, let us go over and talk to Carl van der Malen, and let's hear all about this great Spotify playlist. Hello, mister.
Hello, and good evening to everyone. Hi.
Are you doing fine? Geez, you've done probably 16 or 18 of these now at this stage, have you? I can't.
Goodness, like what year is it? Is the pandemic still going on?
I think so. I'm not sure, but it's great to have you back on the show, Carl. We've been speaking recently there about your other great project that you're involved in, which is the I Got You Covered. But of course, we're here to talk about COVID 9000, the famous playlist at this stage, a year on. So for those who may be watching for the first time on the channel, tell us a little bit about yourself and this playlist, this special playlist.
Okay. So my name is Carl. I'm 27. I'm from Ghent. Hi. But no, I am from Ghent, and that's actually pretty crucial to the story. So I also play in
Yeah,
a band called Bootleg Heroes, which
you
you
do.
are seeing there on the screen. And we were going to release our new EP last year, and then COVID happened.
Yeah,
And as with so many artists, it really threw a wrench in our plans. We couldn't perform live. We couldn't make the promo that we wanted to. So, instead of just waiting out for the pandemic to end, and thank God we didn't just wait, we decided to just, take matters in our own hands. And we started a playlist where we gather all of these amazing Ghent-based artists, including one certain RWR, and we all gave them an opportunity to release new work or just put existing work on there. Just gather this nice community of talented musicians and give them a nice outlet to put all their songs on. And, we did 3 editions of that, more than 30 artists. And now a year later, I'm so happy to, revive it a little bit, even though I'm not super happy that the pandemic is still going on.
yeah,
Obviously.
I know what you mean, but still nice to shine the spotlight on it again because there's so many brilliant artists. As you said, over 30 collected. You did this in 3 batches. I think it's over 2.5 hours of music on this playlist, Carl. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we did want to avoid that it's just an endless playlist of 10 hours, because I don't think anyone would listen to that. But,
Sure.
A playlist of 2.5 hours, very carefully curated by the artists themselves. I think it's a really nice thing to put on just in the background when you're working on a Sunday, when you're having a barbecue. So, I can really, really recommend that you just put it on, just discover some new music that way.
It's a great way, Spotify is a great way to learn about new music. And of course, I have this playlist, folks. If anybody wants that playlist, I think it is it will be in the comment section later on as well. I'll throw it up there, or somebody else can who's watching. Go to the comments, guys, and put that playlist up on the chat there, so people can link to it at their leisure. It will be linked underneath here, of course, as well. But yeah, no mean feat to do that. We've had, as you said, you did it in three batches. And anybody who's interested in seeing all the interviews with all of the artists can do so on the channel. I was fortunate enough to be able to talk to all of them as we marked each batch with a little interview from all of the artists. We have a chosen few tonight to catch up with. But it's a really cool thing. And I mean, even
last year we did have these interviews with this really weird interviewer guy who's wait, that was you, right?
Excuse me. Wait, no, hold on. That was me. Yeah.
Right. Oh, I forget.
It's been a while.
There's so many Irish folk in Ghent and Washcourt, I just get you all mixed up.
I know there's so many of us. Maybe not in Washcourt, but yeah, there's so many of us. But it was so great to see. Even in the from the word go almost local TV got behind it. AVS, how did that come about?
Oh, yeah, nothing all too special. They literally just reached out, thought it was an interesting initiative, and they just reached out. It was also picked up by a few publications, 2 music magazines, I think. Da Music did it.
That's right.
I can't think of the other one. Het Laatste Nieuws, actually, the regional version of Het Laatste Nieuws also ran an item on it. So it's really great to see how much it was picked up.
It was, and it's definitely a successful playlist as regards the amount of plays it got as well. From that point of view, I think a lot of artists went on to get more and more plays and to become more known from this playlist.
Exactly.
I think so. Make sure you get your cut of the royalties from that, right? It might only be 5 cents, but make sure you get it. I would be taking lists of names of, watching the numbers grow and go.
I'm so looking forward to receiving my 0.00007 cents from Spotify.
Sure,
yes,
absolutely. It's not somewhere you'd go to make any kind of money really in the business. But as you said, a great place to discover new artists, and this playlist in particular, because it's very diverse, Carl. I mean, it's not just sort of strict singer-songwriter stuff. There's all kinds of music on it, and I love that about it.
No, exactly. That was really, I found that very important to show clearly everything that is going on in the Ghent music scene. And, granted, we did miss some genres, very hard music. Unfortunately, no artists stepped forward. So, yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't actively also going to reach out to everyone I wanted to. So, unfortunately, there's no metal or anything on there. But we do have some hip hop. We even have some Dutch hip hop. We have some amazing jazzy-ish kind of music. We have some singer-songwriter. We have some more straightforward rock. We have some blues. I'm super happy
really
with the
good.
amount of genres and artists.
Oh yeah, me too. I think it's a great playlist. And I know, as you said, unfortunately we have no metal. He said that because you are a metalhead, you're a shredder, and I didn't know that about you until I walked into your house and saw those. What is it? A Jackson guitar, one of these big shredder animals that you have in your house.
A Jackson DK2, a dinky, as they say. Yeah,
a dinky. I didn't know that about you at all. And that's, of course, that'll bring us on to your band, Bootleg Heroes, of course, not heavy metal at all, but a wonderful band. Tell us a little bit about that and the song that we're going to hear from you guys tonight.
Yeah, so Bootleg Heroes is a project of Glenn Based and myself. Glenn is also known for playing in Sobertrist and together with Maite Louisa. Right. So we form like a duo basically, and we bring acoustic songs where it's just our two guitars and our two voices. It's very stripped down, very intimate. You could say like a modern Simon and Garfunkel. I mean, I sound a little arrogant saying that, but that's how I always try to describe it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. You really do. And have you guys made an EP? Of course, I know that because I was involved in the making of it, but in my own little way. And very proud of that because it's an amazing.
As am I. So the song that we've chosen now from the live stream is a version of "Aching All the Time," which was recorded, of course, in the RWR room.
Yeah, in the old RWR room, absolutely.
Exactly, the old one takes you back.
I absolutely love that. I love the version of this song
but
too.
But it must be noted, we did choose for the playlist a different song, "Proof," from the EP. But since we don't have like a nice video version of that, we just chose a nicer video now from the live stream.
Absolutely fair enough. No, not at all. It's still your sound. Very much the core of your sound is in this, even though it's live and acoustic. And it's a great track. Have you have plans to do more recording with Bootleg and bring out some stuff, or what's the next plan?
We're actually planning on recording with you. Surprise.
I forgot. Is that this year?
Hopefully we'll see what happens, but hopefully, later this year we'll try and do something again, because I gotta do a little shout out, and this might be a little awkward for Dai to hear, but we really had a great time with him as the engineer to record the songs, to help mix the songs. Couldn't wish for anyone better in the studio to try out all our crazy ideas, because we would tell you about it and your reaction would be like, okay,
whatever.
And that's all we needed to know.
That's right. You do anything for money. You put up with so much. When it's a pay job. What's a pay job? You put up with so much. But I'm going to give the song a play. Carol, thanks very much. I think we've covered everything. We're going to talk to the artists as we go through. We have a few to talk to tonight, but I want to thank you as well very much for putting this playlist together. I know the artist. I speak for the artists too. It was great, a great initiative, and the playlist is something that'll continue to be played and to be listened to and downloaded, because it's so great. It's going to last a long time. It's not going to age at all. And keep up. Look at the Bootleg Heroes stuff. The very best of luck, Karen. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thanks to you, and thanks to everyone tuning in. See you later.
Here are the Bootleg Heroes, folks, from one of my early videos in the early RWR room. Aching All the Time, great track. Thanks, guys, and thank you very much for being here today, sir.
So cautious, you say you've never been hurt. Whoa, you say you've been hiding in the corners of the ends of the earth. You say you'd rather shed your skin. You say from head to toe. Whoa, you say, like serpents in spring, kids outgrow their clothes, and they're taking all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I dream. Whoa, you say it melts in your head and it drips in your routine. And they're taking all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop. Aching all the time, and I don't know how to make it stop.
The mighty Bootleg Heroes. Brilliant track. Lovely work with those guys. Carl van der Malen there, the man behind the Spotify 9000 playlist. And I hope you've all downloaded it now. All of these bands are linked below, folks, and I will put their Facebook page or websites up on screen as we go through. So give their pages a like as well if you don't mind. Give them a check out. Thank you very much to Carl and the Bootleg Heroes there for being part of this great stream tonight. And thank you all very much for joining us here live from the RWR Room. Raving with RWR is the show. Dahi is my name. Great to have you with us. So next up here is a fella all going to plan by the name of Bob. Bob Woods just recently performed here in the RWR Room. You can check his video out as well, and has a great song on the playlist. Let's see if Bob is in the house. Are you there, Bob? Yes, you are. Hello there.
I am. Good
Thanks
evening.
for being here. How are you doing?
My pleasure. I'm very fine. And
You're
you?
very fine. I'm very fine too. How's this Corona thing treating you? Are you busy with music? Well, you came in and you sang a song for me anyway, which is great. So you got out of the house.
Yeah, I finally got out of the house to play music again. That must have been months since I did that. What's been going on? Bought a lot of home recording stuff.
Yeah.
So as you can see here, there's all a bit lined up and some keyboards and then the microphones.
I see electronics. Can't help. Yeah.
So the e-commerce did best, I think, for music. But yeah, what's been going on? I mean, you don't leave the music hanging.
Indeed. Did you invested in lots of home recording stuff, did you,
Yes.
over the year?
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah. Is that something you've been doing already? I mean, on a sort of a less serious level, and then you kind of got into it a bit more, or?
I used to do it very, very basic, I'd have a microphone set up with some very basic home recording, DAW, digital audio software that you can have. But eventually I started investing a little bit in a better microphone. And with the second lockdown, I decided to buy myself a better acoustic, because I thought I considered that I could do it a lockdown companion by then. But it grew, of course, over the months. But I had to learn. But it was a very nice experience, and
it's a good thing to do
every day. Yeah, absolutely.
It's certainly something that you'll always benefit from knowing a little bit about it. So if you find yourself in a bigger studio working with other people, you can talk the talk then, And
yeah, absolutely.
You know what you want. You can make, you can also make home recordings, demos, pre-production, and bring it somewhere else, which is a cool thing, right?
And you'll understand the names when they're aiming at something.
And yes, exactly right. Your video is doing really well on the channel here as well.
Yeah.
So thanks very much again for performing here. It's a lovely song. It's not a song that's on the playlist, of course, because that's from your solo project. So tell us a little bit about the Guilty Feet, the Guilty Feet band. How long have they been in existence? And
so we actually started out as a covers band in the garage where me and the other guitar player used to live together. So we were actually friends from way back. We used to live together. We shared a house with a couple of other friends. We had a garage where we bought a second-hand, completely battered drum kit. We dragged in a few guitars, and that's how it happened, just playing a few covers. Then we eventually decided to call ourselves Frankie Vivaldi and the Four Seasons and line up for one gig as a joke. That actually went quite well. Then we did covers for about a year and a half, 18 months or so. And then after following, I think, a children's act on some like countryside fair, we said to each other, like, look guys, let's try something different now, and let's start writing our own stuff. And that actually also went quite well. We were, of course, where we knew each other. We'd been playing together for a year and a half. We liked the same kind of music, so that was quite easy. And then we recorded a demo, and then so good few gigs going on. We recorded the demo. And then when we were about to release it, the thing happened.
Yes. So, the horrible C word happened, yes.
Yes. We were lucky enough to go into the studio in between lockdowns for 2 more songs, but that was more of a thing to keep ourselves busy, really. But it was a very enjoyable thing to do, and we have 2 more songs recorded. But we're really a live band. I mean, we're distorted guitars, guitar solos. There's 5 of us jumping around.
Is there? I was going to comment on how cool the guitar solo is in the track. Yeah, it is. Yeah, really cool. Was that you? Are you a lead guitarist? Was that you playing lead, or was it kind of a mix?
I'm the lead guitarist in the band. Yeah. So I'm actually the main songwriter and the lead guitarist.
Yeah.
So as the main songwriter, of course, get to decide who plays the lead guitar. So of course,
of course, so you said I'm doing it.
No. It's it grew that way organically, kind of. So
Did you say there was 5 of you in the band now? Yeah,
there's 5 of us. Myself, my cousin, 2 brothers, and my friend from way back. So
you're 2 brothers.
No. Me and my friend. Then there's 2 brothers. So the rhythm section is the 2 brothers, and then my cousin is the singer.
Lovely.
So
a real family band.
It had to glue together.
And absolutely, it sure did. And this song is from your 2009 EP then. 2019. Sorry.
2019. Yes.
Yeah. It is. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the song itself then.
The song itself. So the song itself actually started out as a ballad on acoustic, and so we had so it was like we have the melody. So we had that, and initially I was just playing it at home on a 12-string guitar, and I thought like, oh my god, this is up there, you know. But then when I played it with the band, I was like, it's not up there. So. And then I was actually at that time listening to. I was very much into that LP, the records, the bands by Radiohead, and very big fan of Johnny Greenwood's guitar playing. And I know that he just does these very melodic things with very distorted guitars. And then just as we were about to kick in the song, I thought like I had a very small creep moment. So I just decided to kick off the fuzz. And everything went wee, and then I started playing the exact same guitar part, but completely distorted. And we looked at each other, and we like, okay, this actually might work. So that's because and that's why it has so many. Like when people hear it later on, they'll see that it has this very heavy choruses and very heavy melodic lines, and then it completely goes a little bit softer in the verses, and then the chorus pushes us up again, and then there's the guitar solo at the end, of course, which is
The epic guitar solo. Absolutely.
Yes, which is my own personal Johnny Greenwood moment.
A little tribute, an homage. We call it an homage.
I'd like to call it that too, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to hear the song. Right. I want to thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. Keep pushing that playlist. Keep writing the songs. You're doing great work with this band, and I wish you future success. Have you got any live streams or anything coming up, or more recordings or anything like that?
No, I'm doing recordings myself. My solo record, the one that we have on the channel there. And
then that song's going to be on there. Yeah.
And the band, we are just aching to get together again and get the guitars plugged in. So rehearsal, we're actually just even looking forward to that first rehearsal.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's going to be that one's going to be heaven. Yeah.
You and everyone else, I know the story.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, we're going to play this great track from your band Guilty Feet. Thanks for being with us today. Have a great evening, whatever you're doing out there, and a great week. And thank you very much again.
Yes, you too. Thank you all for enjoying this. All right. Cheers.
Yeah, great that you're here. Guilty Feet, folks. That was Bob Woods there. You can check his solo song out on the channel as well. Here's his band, Guilty Feet. Great song. Thanks, Bob.
Let me take you to my mood now, baby. Straight into these woods. All this talk about us getting better never done us no good. We were walking in the sunshine later, and you told me it's all a lie. Way down on your summer dress, and I told you that was so unkind. She couldn't take more bad water. The poison had run its course. For a love that was once a wonder, now the love is worse. Waiting for her every morning. She asked, but the truth could hide. Two lies don't make the truth come. Then she told me that was so unkind. So unkind. So unkind. Though you want to scream it in my face, telling everyone the seasons changed, calling out to see the sun's away. Baby, only rains. Backwards through the rain now, baby. Back to all those summer nights. There was something about my sun-kissed lady, something that was so unkind. Waiting for her every morning. She kept me longing, ever long. Then she folded up her summer dress. Both the spring and the summer had gone. So unkind. So unkind. Though you wanna scream it in my face, telling everyone the seasons have changed, calling out to see the sun's away. Baby walks away. Though you wanna scream it in my face, telling everyone the seasons change, calling out to see the sun's away. Baby walks away. wanna scream it in my face, telling everyone the season's changed, calling out to see the sun's away. Baby walks away.
Yes, Bob Woods. That's the band called Guilty Feet. They are on the playlist, and I just put a link up there in the chat, guys. If anybody wants this playlist, download it too. If by some miracle you're not watching this on your phone, you can, of course, hit and scan this thing here. Look, boom. There you go. There's the barcode. Scan that on your phone, and you can have the playlist directly. You got it? You got it? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Cool. Right. There you go. Now we're going to move on, and we're going to fly the flag for the ladies of the world, and one of the great female artists on the playlist, a lady called Ellis North, and she is here with us, all going to plan. Are you there, Elise? Hello, Ellis North.
Hi.
Great to see you. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You're good. I'm glad you're good. And a very important question: how is the cat?
The cat is fine. You can see her maybe in the screen. She's
she's back there. Okay. After her little operation, she's okay.
Yeah, she's okay.
Yeah. When we were doing the sound check, you were telling me that she had a bit of trauma, but she's okay.
Yeah, she's okay now.
That's good. Happy to hear it. Let me find your web link. There you go. Tell us a little bit about. I know we chatted before on the show, but tell us a little bit about your band and your music and that kind of stuff. Where how long you've been doing it and who's in the band, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm singing as long as I can remember, but I started Ellis North only 1 year ago. So just before Corona, I brought out an EP with 5 songs under the name Ellis North, and before that, I played under another artist name. And now with Ellis North, I wanted to do more of my music with a little bit of soundscape, electronic vibes.
Yeah.
So I'm still a singer-songwriter, and I want to play my songs live and in an acoustic version for people, but I also want to record them a little more sophisticated, like with sound and everything.
Yeah, which is what you did on that recording. I mean, I remember the first song from the EP, My Fire. What was the name of the first song that you had on the list?
Your Fire.
Your Fire. I know you've changed the song to a different song now, which we're going to play, The Final Dance. But I was really taken by the production of that, and I think I said it to you in the last chat we did. Where did you make the recordings?
I did it in the Johnny Green Giant studio.
Okay, is that where is that?
Yeah, it's around Ghent.
It's around Ghent. Okay. Yeah. So did you have a producer who worked on it specifically with you?
Yes, it was Matthias Stahl. He produced it, and we tried to play as much as instruments live. So I thought that was really cool. But
it was very cool.
Yeah, it was on a short time, so we had 2 days to record 5 songs. And,
is that all? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it had to happen very fast.
Oh yeah, wow. Okay, well, you did a great job, and so the whole EP was done in 2 days, you said?
Yeah.
Like start to finish. That was good going. That was good going. So when you started off this musical journey, were you playing piano, guitar, classical trained? What was your background in it?
I just started playing guitar when I was 16, and I learned it myself. So I'm not really schooled in anything music. And then 1.5 years ago, I had the feeling that I had I was limited with my guitar, and then I just bought a keyboard to try if I would like piano, and I really liked it. So now I changed my keyboard into a digital piano, and I really like playing the piano now too.
Really great. And were you doing some little gigs before the pandemic happened? Were you doing any kind of little concerts anywhere with the band or solo?
Yeah, I did some gigs, and especially the year before Corona, I did a lot of things with full band and also just with one musician. And now I would still like to play with just one extra person or me solo, because I think it's more for me, like the intimate setting. It fits me more.
Yeah.
And but then I did my EP show release just before Corona, and then COVID happened, and
at least you managed to do a show. Did you manage? You managed to do a full show?
Yeah, I did one show in December 2019, and then I had my next show planned in April in Ghent, because I did my EP release show in Veurne, the city where I was born.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do another one in Ghent, but it didn't happen. So now I'm like stuck with a bunch of CDs and tote bags I didn't get sold. But yeah.
Well, you'll be so famous after this live stream now, Elisa, that everybody's going to want to buy your EP. That's the way it works here. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wish, but I hope people would at least go and check out your music and your Facebook page and all the links. Did you embrace any of these live streams, or did you do anything like that during this time, or did you write a lot, or just take a step back from the whole thing, or how was this time for you?
Yeah, I was asked to do some live streams to play live, but I don't really like the concept for me. I don't think I really fit into that sort of things. Sure. But I took my time to write a little more, and I'm now recording a new song. So I'm really happy about it. It's just about finished, and I'm going to release it just before the summer now. And I hope I can start playing gigs then. So
I hope so too. And we spoke about maybe the possibility of you and maybe a duo, or coming in to sing a song here in the room sometime when you're ready to do that. Would be lovely to have you in here to sing something live for us. If you're interested, it would be great. Yeah.
I think it would be perfect when I release my new song. Maybe I can come and play.
You can, of course. Just let me know. Absolutely, you're more than welcome. I'm a fan of what you do, and your song on the playlist. Both songs are really good. The one we're going to hear now as well, Final Dance. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind Final Dance?
I wrote the song with a feeling that it's about me, and the feeling that I wanted to leave everything behind that happened, and I just wanted to take a new step and just go forward. So have that in mind when you listen to it.
Okay, that's what it's about. So it's about just taking the leap, the leap into the unknown and going for it. Yeah. And okay, that's good to know. It's a lovely song, and the very best of luck with all your future endeavors, Elise, and and hopefully the cat gets fully recovered soon. I'm sure she's almost there anyway.
Yeah.
It looks like, and I look forward to welcoming you into the room whenever you feel that the time is right to do that. So in the meantime, take care of yourself, stay safe and well, and the best of luck. Thanks for being here this evening for this brief chat, and I look forward to meeting you in person very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care, Elisa. Here's Elisa and Ellis North, folks. Final Dance from the COVID 9000 playlist. She has many great songs. This is just one of them. Enjoy.
Moonlight shining down on me. This is a place I don't wanna be. Did I end up here? This is my biggest fear. Now I walk alone in what used to be my kingdom. Yeah, I walk alone. Can't you see my throne? All these dark woods won't surround me any longer. I will take the path and I'll leave all our memories behind. This is my final dance. This is my final dance. From now on it will be only me who takes the lead. This is my final dance. This is my final dance. I gave you all I had. I'm not coming back for you. You wasted all I had. Mark my words and count my steps. Your leaves are falling down, but the moon still stands high. I will take the path and I'll leave all my memories behind. This is my final dance. This is my final dance. From now on it will be only me who takes the lead. This is my final dance. This is my final dance. This is my final dance. From now on it will be only me who takes the lead. This is my final dance. This is my final dance.
Final Dance from the great Ellis North, folks. What a song, and a wonderful artist, and I look forward to welcoming her here into the RWR room. Please check all of these artists out below. Check out their YouTube channels, guys. Sometimes these YouTube videos that I'm pulling in here, especially from YouTube, get a little bit squashed and a little bit broken up sometimes. Internet fighting internet, you know how it is. So check out all of these songs, and of course, check out the original versions and all of these great songs on the COVID 9000 Spotify playlist, which is what we are here to talk about and to promote tonight. And lovely to have all of these artists here with us today. Once again, if you are not on a mobile phone, you can always scan that and you'll go directly to the COVID 9000 Spotify playlist. So, you know, whip out the mobile phone, open the scanner, give that a no sweep, and boom, Bob Dylan's your uncle. There you go. So, without further ado, Wouter is there. I see him in the background. Hello, sir. Wouter is from a band called Jakobistan, and a band we had a great chat with here recently on the show. So let's go over and talk to the great Wouter from Jakobistan. Good evening, Wouter.
Hey, good evening. How are you?
I'm very fine. Great to have you on board here today. Are you doing all right?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing all right, yes.
This is your second or third time talking to me now on Raving with RWR. We did a great full interview with Jakobistan not too long ago, and that was a lot of fun to do.
I had a lot of fun too. Yes.
Yeah, you were promoting a brand new song or a brand new EP that just came out, wasn't it?
Yes, a brand new EP. We actually released one during the lockdown, during the second lockdown in November.
Yeah, you did. Okay. And did you get to do anything live with that EP when it came out, or was it before we couldn't do anything live, or how was the launch? Just online?
We launched it online, yes, with a video we made for our single, the which is Later. And we also tried to do some live streams we did. But there was not very much to go on to, of course. The EP was also the first EP recorded with the band, and we haven't been able to rehearse or play anywhere. So that was a real pity.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a crying shame. But did you? I suppose. Well, you're still in contact. Of course, you're both Gentonar, so you see.
True.
You see Koba from time to time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
We have to be in the mood to see Koba, don't you? You know.
We have to be in the mood. Yeah.
I know he's watching this, so I can say that. No, he might come in now with some smart comment. We'll have a look and wait and see.
Hi, Kobe.
Tell us a little bit. Hi, Kobe. How you doing? Yeah. Kobe and Wouter. Kobestan.be, folks, is the website of the band. So, tell us a little bit about the song itself, Wouter.
Well, the song we added to the playlist now, it was actually a song from the new EP, because 1 year ago when the playlist started, we hadn't released it yet, so we had to include another song. It was one from the first EP. It was Huzo. But I see Kobe has inserted a smart comment.
Let's put up your smart comment.
Great.
Hold on. Smart
That's
comment.
Great.
Oh, you're such a smart arse. All right, Kobe. With your smart comments. Yeah, okay, right. Fair enough. Go on, sorry. Before we were rudely interrupted.
No, but the song we added now, it's actually one from the second EP.
Okay.
And one we're thinking about promoting as a single too, together with Later. But now we had a video for Later, so this one will be the one for the playlist. Yes.
This is going into the playlist, and I'm just checking the name of it here. So this is World Verbeteraar, right?
Yes, Wereld Verbeteraar.
Yes. World Verbeteraar. Yeah, that's my dodgy Flemish.
Great.
There. World Verbeteraar. Is that how you say it?
Yes, that's very good.
What does that translate to? A better world, or what does it translate to?
Yes, it's someone who's trying to make the world a better place, but it's a little bit cynical. We say it to like these. I don't know the English term, but those people who are always talking about how bad the world is being and how they want to make the world a better place. Yeah.
They're trying to be the change they want to see in the world, but they're not doing a great job about it. Yes, I know those kind of people. Absolutely. When do you think you'll be able to get together, or have you any plans to meet or rehearse or record or anything like that in the near future with Kobe and with the band?
Well, mainly for now. Then we try to meet up just for walks and for brainstorming sessions and those things. Because we really hope to. Excuse me. Kobe's.
Yes, another smart comment. Yeah, he said you only write lyrics that are hard to pronounce and understand and stuff. Yeah. So.
Well, I don't know. Maybe sometimes.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't think so. No, we're really looking forward to the first time we can start to make music again. Of course, there's 4 of us, so it's a little bit harder, of course, to get together sometime.
4 in total in the band. Okay.
Yeah.
But are you all Ghent based, pretty much, or?
Yes, mainly, or around Ghent. Like in the great sense, we're all Ghent based. Yeah.
Yeah. How did you manage to get onto this Spotify playlist in the first place? Was it just you applied and it was you guys said let's how did Carol pick these bands? Do you know? Did he just go through people? Did you have to apply to get onto this playlist, or?
That's actually a very good question, because it was actually Kobe who announced it to me too. So I cannot reply to that, but I think Kobe might be able to reply in the comments.
He might know himself, yeah. So I guess it was through Kobe's contacts. Kobe is well connected in the business too, of course. Running the open mic in Ghent, the open mic night there, of course, and a great songwriter and singer himself. Yeah, of course. So he probably has friends in high places and low places, I'd say.
I'm sure.
Better man. Yeah.
I try to stay on his good side. Yeah.
Me too. I've been trying to stay on Kobe's good side, so I have to be careful what I say about him here, because I know he's watching. So I have to be careful. We'll talk about him later behind his back when we're offline. How's that? Oh, he knows what we're like. I'm going to play your song, and I want to just thank you very much for dropping in today.
That's awesome.
For this brief chat. I know anybody who wants a longer interview, Kobestan, can go back to the channel, folks, Raving with Rua live streams, and just put in Kobestan, and we have a long, in-depth conversation for about an hour, and lots more music in that show as well. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for doing this. Thank you, Kobe, for those smart comment there earlier too. Much appreciated. And the very best of luck, boys. I'm always watching. Yeah, I know. That's the danger. Thanks very much, Kobe and Wouter, for the brief chat and for sharing your music with us. We'll see each other out on the road as soon as possible, and we'll have a pincha and a song Here is World Verbeteraar. Is that right? Close enough? By Jacobistan. Enjoy this, folks.
Thanks. Very good, very good.
Hij zei me, het is mijn brein, het zijn de dingen die ik zie. Het staat niet stil en alles loopt nu door elkaar. Het werkt niet naar behoren, het houdt me op tot 2:30 en ik ruik achter elke deur gevaar. Hij zei, het zijn de bedrijven, ze groeien elke dag. Er is geen waarde, hier telt enkel de prijs. Maar de aarde leidt eronder, ze nemen alles van ons af. Wat ooit groen was, kleurt nu 50 tinten grijs. Ik wou dat ik een zijsten maar mij. Ik wou dat ik een betere vriend kon zijn. Ik had niet willen zien, ik was te laf misschien. Ik lachte het weg en riep enkel, zie daar, meneer, de wereldverbeteraar. Zijn de mensen, ze dragen oorlog in hun hart. Ze dragen wapens en al wie vreemd is wordt gehaat. Maar de vlaggen van de wereld kleuren langzaamaan weer zwart. Is dit wat ik achterlaat? Ik wou dat ik een zijsten naar mij. Ik wou dat ik een betere vriend kon zijn. Ik had niet willen zien, ik was te laf misschien. Lachte het weg en riep enkel, zie daar.
Gorgeous track from Jacobistan. Jacobistan.be, folks, will give you all you need to know about that great band. Thanks to Walter there for his chat, and that other guy, Jacoba, for his very helpful comments there during that. Lovely to see you both and read you both, and thank you very much once again for that great chat. Right, let me just do a couple of things here. I'll do that, and then I will do this, and we will, without fail, all going to plan, go over, and we're going to talk to a fella called Leander, who is from a band called A Murder in Mississippi. And lovely to have him on the show here as part of this COVID 9000 playlist. 1 year on, let's see how he's doing. Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you, Mr. Ruan?
I am very fine, Mr. Leander. Are you all right? It's great to see you. I saw you doing a great gig, a great online gig with one of my favorite bands, Old Salt.
One of my favorite bands too.
Yeah, I think the feeling is mutual though with them as well. Both of your bands. Murder Mississippi is a huge band in the Ghent scene, and I know we had a great chat. You and me and your sister had a chat here on a previous Raving with Rua, and a more in-depth chat about what you do. But for the new listeners, tell us a little bit about A Murder in Mississippi. Hardcore, bluegrass, country rock. How would you describe it? It's fab. It's a fab band.
It's always very difficult for me to explain what A Murder Mississippi is, but in general, I think we're a roots band with love for blues music, bluegrass music, old-timey stuff, ragtime, Irish folk. It's a thing that we try to combine all these things into our little thing called Murder Mississippi.
It's absolutely, you do it, and you do it very well. All those elements are in the band, and even though I've seen so many YouTube videos, and I've never seen you live. We didn't meet in person even until you came in and sang. You sang a song in the room there recently as well. Mrs. Guthrie's Gallery, which is doing really well on the channel, and it's such a lovely song. You brought your Gretsch resonator with you. Chris says MIM is unique. Absolutely, Chris. Very much so.
Thank you.
How long is the band going now?
I think we're together for 6 years. 6 years for now. It's with we started out just me and my sister, that we have this idea to play music together, and we did that for like I think 2 years, and then we said we're gonna make this band bigger and better. And
and when you were playing in duo with Sis, was it still Americana folky style stuff?
I had this. She was Merta was very into country. She still is, but and I was more into blues and bluegrass,
even metal
stuff. and metal, of course.
Because you're a metalhead. I'm like Carol.
I'm a metalhead.
You're a metalhead,
very
like
proud
Carol.
of that. That's the thing that me and Carl have in common, and we talked about it. Like
it's cool. I didn't know that about either of you. Yeah, it's great. Both shredders.
But playing with my sister in the beginning was still but we were sure we're gonna play like bluegrass, old-timey music with like a twist.
But you do so well. There she is. She's just coming in. She says she's watching me as well, Mr. Myrtle. She's watching both of us now. We have to be careful what we say, because Sister's watching. Now it was all fun and games until Sister arrived. You know, have to be careful now what we say. But no, as I said to you, in person and in our live stream, I'm a big fan of what you do. That style of music is right up my alley too, coming from a folky background myself. There's such a great power in it, and you sell out everywhere you go. The Mississippi in Ghent, of course, that great blues and blues venue, of course, is a place you play on a regular basis, or did up to the big C anyway. And you have great power and passion. The whole band are fantastic. Did the band take different shape over the years, or pretty much have been the same for the past 6 years?
Well, it is the same lineup. We had a former girl who played the fiddle, but she left, I think, after a year. But now for us, Alexandra, who is now playing in the Murder Mississippi, she makes the band sing, I always say. Without that, she sings.
Absolutely fantastic. All your musicians.
But everybody, like Dieter, our piano player, is also my best friend, and I think we're best friends for 14 years now.
Are you really?
Yeah. So that great things to do with friends, making music, playing gigs.
Absolutely right. And the song that's on the playlist is called, my head is going
River
here
Whispers.
Now. Thank you very much, River Whispers. Which is another top track. Where did the inspiration for that come out of?
Well, it's the inspiration came on one of my travels in America. I've been to Florida 3 years ago, and I saw some beautiful things in Florida. The nature, the state parks, and with two friends, we rafted on a boat with alligators around us.
Oh wow!
And it was like with the nature and then the heat and alligators in the water. It was like, oh man, it was so crazy.
Super.
So crazy. Never couldn't imagine I saw something like that. And I don't know, I was very happy at that moment. And then I think 5 minutes after we had that experience, a melody came in my head, and River Whispers, because we were on the river, and then that's why it's where the song came from.
It's a gorgeous track, it really is. How's this lockdown going for you? Did you bury yourself in songwriting and work, or stuff that was completely different, or what you been doing with yourself?
Well, I think half a year ago I was really like, can I say fuck on the show?
Yeah, why not?
I said fuck this shit. You know, I was really getting angry, and
like the rest of us. Yes.
And yeah, the COVID shit. But I think now I wrote 12 songs again, maybe for the next Murder in Mississippi album. But I have a lot of songs that I'm really stunned by, you know, that I'm really like,
that kind of surprised you, when it came out. Wow.
Like, so yeah, I'm very happy with that. For the band, you know, like the previous interview that we had, we were saying about our record that's about to release, but
you
have to wait a little bit, because for us, we could do a live stream where we present the album to the people, but that's not who we are as a band. So we want to wait a little bit longer and being able to play for you guys and have a big party,
a proper shindig. I think because what you do live is so powerful and so out there. I think it's a wise move.
For us, it felt right, you know.
You're
very right to wait and not to rush things. Maybe people are gonna be happier when we wait a little bit longer, but when they're gonna buy the record, they'll be able to see us and play.
Absolutely, very much
a huge difference than just release a record. For me, for a ton of bands, it works, but just for me, you know.
Sure. I think you're right because, as you said, what you do as an outfit is so powerful and energetic, and I don't know if that's going to translate. I mean, it's, you know, we were going to play a live video of the song in a moment too, and it'll just give people an idea of just how lively, how powerful your band is. And I don't know if that would translate in an empty room playing to cameras, you know. I don't think so. Where was this filmed?
And Sisi Herbakker, or just the Herbakker, actually.
The Herbakker,
the Herbakker in Iklo. And it was a location. It was still in the pandemic that we recorded that, but we were very happy to play again. That's I think the only time that we practiced or played as a band in Corona time.
Yeah, because it was it January? Did you say it was around January or something when this happened? Yeah. Okay, so you got a couple of live gigs in before you had to stop. That's good. At least. Tell me about the album. Did you mention that it's coming out on vinyl as well?
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
I remember. You didn't remember. I remembered.
Yeah. How could I forget?
How could you forget? Tell us about that.
Well, I'm not gonna say too much, but like you said, but it's the new record of Murder Mississippi is gonna be released on vinyl, and that's one thing that I can reap from my bucket list again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that. That's going to be a lovely thing to have when it comes out. I'm very much looking forward to hearing the new work. Let's play the song. Leander, anybody who wants a full Murder in Mississippi interview with this man and his sister, who is there. Hello, sister. So I was lucky enough to talk to both of you guys on a full Raving with Rua interview not too long ago. That's on the channel as well. So anybody who wants to see that, of course, amurderermississippi.com will give everybody all the links to wherever you are, Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and in a few weeks, we're gonna have a big surprise. Just keep following us on Facebook and.
You're not giving very much away. You're keeping it all very secret.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You're not.
No, I'm not going to do that. But just keep a watch on our Facebook page. We're going to release something soon.
Big secret coming out. Yeah. Well, here is River Whispers live from the brilliant Murder in Mississippi. Leander, hartelijk bedankt, jongen. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Rua.
And thanks again for your great video in the Row Room, Mrs. Guthrie's Gallery. It's doing great work on the channel. We'll meet again in person down the road. And in the meantime, we'll enjoy this great live track from you. We're back after this, folks, with the great Jim Cain. See you, Leander. Thank you.
Bye, brother.
Bye, brother.
Oh, come on down my wayward son. It's no easy street where I'll come from. Where it's been so long since a cold dark night. I got a flame here and it's burning bright. Across that forest, across the sea, life in the city, not much from me. Where I wanna scream, I'll be bound. I'll never lost and I'll never found. And you're so far, far away from home, boo boy. You're so far from where you've been. Well, river whispers carry me home, and little bodies made to rest. Where I get a swell the Kramer sing, oh, my river, please pull me in. Be my hands, my guiding light. Where have you been all my life? You never showed me any grace. The water I see is from your face, and that's why I will always sing up on my strength in suffering. And you're so far, far away from home, boo boy. You're so far from where you've been. Well, river whispers carry me home, and little bodies made to rest. So far, far away from home, boo boy. So far from where you've been. Well, river whispers carry me home. River whispers carry me home. River whispers carry me home. And let our bodies lay to rest.
Yeehaw, indeed. Murder in Mississippi. What about that, lads? What about that? Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Leander, for that great little chat. We've got a full Murder in Mississippi interview down there in Raving with Rua. If you look at the old list of streams, you'll find them there. Thank you very much for that. If you're still with us, thank you very, very much for sticking around. We've 2 more acts to get through, and very much looking forward to them. I'm just going to take off this website and put up that website, because Jim Cain is next. Let's see, is Jim Cain in the house, downtown Ghent? Ground control to Major Cain. Hello, mister.
Hello,
wasn't that the worst introduction you ever got in your life?
It was not the worst.
Damn close. Was it not the worst?
No, your previous one was worse. How are you?
Oh Lord, I'm grand. I'm grand. You're not gone too mental with this lockdown and this craziness, no?
Not too mental, but mental enough for my sake.
No.
Mental enough.
I have to say, I love your green, white, and gold background. It's very, very Irish.
It is.
Did you notice? Is that purpose? Is that on purpose or a happy accident?
Yes, it was. It was totally on purpose.
Yeah. Totally on purpose. Yeah, I don't believe a word.
No, it really does look nice now. Yeah.
There you go. It's kind of
it helps. Yeah, my skin helps.
It does. You're almost the Irish flag on your own. In a green t-shirt. There you go. It's lovely. I'm well impressed with your Irish flag behind you. There you go. You're a big fan of Ireland, and you've been there, of course, many times. And
oh yeah.
Any plans to go back? You'd love to go back, I suppose, and do some gigs and more visiting. Have you ever done a gig in Ireland? No, only visiting.
I have done a few open mics in Ireland, because mainly I just go to Ireland just because I like the country. I like to be there. I'm behaving much like a tourist.
The people are amazing. Yeah. People are amazing.
Well, not everyone, of course, but most of them are. But sometimes I come across like an open mic, and then I go in because they then give me like 2 pints of Guinness for the song. So I think, oh, that's not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal.
So, but no real shows, no. But I will go back as soon as possible. But so much of traveling to Ireland to me is meeting new people, and it's just being visiting pubs and just talking to people there. And of course, with the current COVID restrictions and maybe the restrictions that will still be in place in a couple of months' time, maybe this year will not be the ideal time to really enjoy the freedom of traveling through Ireland. I don't know.
True.
So
maybe
I might just skip it and go next year. But as soon as
so you have a bit more calmness about it, as you said.
Maybe,
a little less restricting. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm going to try and get back myself in the summer. I'll go to plan for at least a weekend, but it'd be nice to. Haven't seen the family in a long time, so it'll be good to go back. And this Mary song that you have on the playlist, I have a sneaking suspicion that she could be Irish too, but you're not going to give it away. You're not going to give away the secrets of this Mary song. She's not Irish, is she? No, you don't want to say
she's not Irish. No, she's not.
She could be.
She could be Irish. She could be English. She could be American. She could be anyone.
It's true. So there's a lot of Marys. Lots of
Marys.
Just going by some of the hard lyrics there. I was just wondering if she was. Yeah, she could have been.
Well, she could have been Irish, but I'm positive that she's not. But I think that she's just a symbol for someone that we come across with maybe once in our lives. Hopefully not, but maybe once in your life. It is a very the lyrics are quite harsh. And it's very difficult. It's very different to what I have written before, because the lyrics are very direct, very harsh, very hard, very aggressive at times. It's really an angry song.
It's more like me than you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're a sweet, lovely guy. You know, it's more like
you don't know me.
Well, at least I know your true song. I do. I know you a fair bit, because you're on the scene quite a lot. You know, what, 6 or 8 years at this stage, at least.
Yeah,
on the circuit, are you?
I think next year, so that's going to be a big party. I think next year is going to be 10 years.
Is it 10? I remember you doing the fifth anniversary in the Loggia, and I wonder when was that?
Next year,
you're coming up on 10, are you? Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's great.
2012, the first gig, May 2012.
Elisa put in a little note there for you. She says you're getting old. Okay, that's cheeky, isn't it? She's a bit cheeky, that one.
It is very cheeky, but
she knows you too as well, of course. And so I suppose
you know what I think about. You know what I think about her, so
I do. Yeah, we won't say it here.
Won't say it here.
We won't say it here. No, she's up next as well, so we can talk about her. No problem. She's up after you. Absolutely right. And so was you have at least 2 EPs out, right? Am I right in saying that?
Well, there's one EP from last year, only one that was released
right.
Streets Before the Fall, and Mary is on that EP. It's something that I really like. There were quite a few new songs on there, but also some older songs that just they just fit together, and like sometimes it just clicks. Sometimes you have good songs, you have the correct, or the good timing, and it just works fine. And I recorded it last year, and I released it, I think, in July last year, and I'm just very proud of it. It's this very low key kind of dark album, but Mary is of it. So if you listen to that,
it's a grand song. It worked really well. I was listening to it again today a couple of times for the show. It's just you made, and for this particular video, I know a lot of these videos sometimes are just today, especially because it's audio based. Some of them are just picture videos. Some of them are live performances. This is a little lyric video you made of it as well, which is great. What did you think of the actual full playlist? And did you find that it benefited you having your song on this COVID 9000 playlist? Because I remember you reached 1,000 listens, I think, for one song at a certain stage, did you? Or close to? Yeah.
That was a song, I believe, called Restless Hearts, and that was the song that was previously on this playlist. So now it's
the old song. You changed it now to Mary, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm just very, very humbled actually to be, and this is not false modesty at all, because there's so many friends of mine on this playlist, but there are also many people that I don't know that are exercising totally different genres and have great recordings, have great sounding songs, great voices, great instrumentation, great musicians in general. And I'm just very happy, because next year is 10 years that I've been doing this, and I've seen many people who have started out but then just stopped playing music, and I'm just very happy that I'm still here and that I'm included among all my good friends who are also still here.
Absolutely, well said. Yeah. Well, and long may you run. Who wrote that song? Was that Bob Dylan? I think
I know the song.
Yeah,
I think it was Neil Young, but I'm not sure.
It might have been Neil Young. Yeah. So someone will tell me that in the comments.
It wasn't Dylan,
long may you run. Wasn't that? Long may you run. Yeah. Great. It's a great one. It's a great one. It's a good one. And what's down the road for you? What's happened? Did you work a lot during this lockdown period? I know you have the day gig is the teaching job, and that has its own challenges, I know. But musically, did you keep the spirit up and get through this year working on music, or did you take a step back from it, or how's it been?
Well, the album from last year, Streets Before the Fall, those songs were already kind of written before. So I just recorded them and I've arranged them. I arranged them, recorded them, I released them. But ever since then, it's very difficult for me to write something new. And this is something that a lot of fellow songwriters have told me, that it's difficult, because we thought last year, like, oh, lockdown, fine, let creativity come. We will write a few double albums because of all the time that we have. But actually the opposite is true, because nothing happens in our lives. So it's very difficult to actually go and start writing songs. At least for me it is, and for a few people that I know have also told me the same thing. It's difficult to get something on paper because it's such a strange time, and nothing feels real. So it's very difficult to write about.
That's true too.
So, but I've written a few things, and I'm working on a few things, and the music is coming very easily. But the words aren't, the messages aren't coming, like the song ideas aren't really coming. The music is okay, but so I'm just really hoping that as soon as possible, as logically possible, we can go back to a sense of normalcy and hopefully play some live gigs again to get that fire going again.
Yeah, that's right, because a lot of the songwriting thing is very much based on experience. You go to a gig, you have a bad night, you go home and write something. You have a bad situation or a good situation somewhere, out in the world, and you go back and you take it back and you document it, I suppose. So I know what you're saying. It can be, when you're sitting down and it becomes a bit monotonous, it's very difficult to pull yourself out of that rut. And but you look, you're always good at keeping on, keep on keeping on, as they say, and that's all you can do. Keep on keeping on. You work hard at the game, and fair play to you for that. I admire you for that, and you've always, whether if you're not doing the Jim Cain thing, you're working on the Springsteen project. You have loads of stuff going on, and I think that's very important. To keep working, keep doing stuff. To keep the spark alive, whether it's songwriting or learning covers, or because you did a few live streams as well. I noticed they've been good for you. And
it was fun. It was fun, and I actually thought about doing one a few weeks ago, but I just miss real live shows.
I know.
Too much. I've done it. I think about 10 or 15 times.
You have.
Year. I've done quite a lot of live streams, and it's fun because people sent requests, and then an hour before the show, I print out the lyrics and I'll figure out the chords and I play them. And it's usually I'm destroying most of them. But it's been fun.
But it's been fun. As you said, that's it.
It is fun.
This is what people expect from these live streams. It's they're meant to be a little bit of respite from the daily drudgery of where we are in life at the moment, isn't it? So it's not a bad thing, and you're doing very well. So maybe after this live stream, you'll consider now that you're famous again for 2 minutes. On this massive live stream called Raving with Rua. That 8 people are watching right now. Who knows? There'll be 80 people watching this in the replay. That's right. You'll see. JimCain.be. Everybody can find your music there, Jim, and future gigs and anything that's kind of coming up. All links to your social medias and stuff will be on there. So thanks very much for this brief but nice chat, Jim. I'm going to play your song called Mary. Do you want to get into the background of it, or do you want to leave it open to the interpreter, or what do you want to say about it?
You know what? It's one of those, as I said, one of those more harder songs, more aggressive songs, maybe, but still, I think it's a good melodic, kind of semi-rock song. And the rest, I'll just leave up to the interpretation of the listener. Thank you so much for doing this, Zahi. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It was great to have you, and the very best of luck with all future endeavors, Jim. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you for the 10th anniversary. If we get out of prison, hopefully we'll be out before you reach 10. That's the plan.
All right.
Thanks very much, Jim Cain. Folks, here is the great Jim Cain. Check out the Spotify playlist and jimcain.be, song called Mary.
Right around midnight, Mary's raising Cain, eyes beaming her half-light into the open vein of the passing prophet, reaching out his hands as a chosen one who finally understands. Oh Mary, where did you run to? Where did you go? Did you really think through taking a heart out on the road? Always a hunter on the prowl looking for prey. Whenever you hit the road, but beat it as it may, you do your dance with Jack as his dirty whore, to woo all the fools stumbling across this floor. Oh Mary, where did you run to? Where did you go? Did you really think through taking your heart out on the road? On the road. Mary, you just can't shrug this off some later day. Mary, now you can't be freed by trying to break away. Mary, with this dance, there's nothing you can say, but that restless, hungry feeling is here to stay. Oh Mary, where did you want to? Where did you go?
Yes, lovely. Angry, dirty song there from Jim Cain. That's right. It could be the new sound. Who knows? Who knows? He could be, becoming more of a rocker. Who knows? But that's a great song. And that is on the Spotify playlist. And of course, you get all of Jim's information there, jimcain.be. Great songwriter coming up in 10 years over there in Ghent. Check him out. He's got a couple of great songs on the channel as well. You'll find his videos here on the RWR Songs from the RWR Room YouTube channel. So check them all out. Thanks very much for that chat, Jim Cain. We have another artist for you. Last but by no means least, and another great female artist. Many great female artists on this Spotify playlist, and Eliza the Pow is absolutely one of them. She's in a band called Sunderwalt, and let's go over and talk to Eliza.
Hey.
Hello.
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 Have you beer?
No, I switched to wine this time. So
Santé.
Cheers.
Santé. You're on the white, I'm on the red. Thanks for being here. You've been on the show a couple of times, and it's great to have you back. And you have a brand new single. The song is coming out. Tell us all about it. It's great. Finally, I was a part of the process myself in my own little way. We recorded a couple of great videos with the band. One for the RWR Room and a couple for you. Tell us about the song and the process of this recording.
So yeah, we're very happy to play for you now on the channel the new version of our song Stranger. It has been in the playlist for a year now in the simple demo version of it, but now we finally got to record the real studio version of it. We actually were able to finally record our debut album, which will be released this Friday. So
it's fantastic.
Less than 48 hours to go. And then our debut album, Nighthawks, will be released on Spotify, and it will also be available on CD. And yeah, Stranger is one of the tracks that's on that album. And I can say that it's like the most, how do you say it, rock and roll track on it. It has the biggest amount of guitars, of percussion. It kind of breaks the album, but in a good way.
It's a great track. It's a great track, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the full album. Mention the band for me. Just give them a shout out. The three great musicians that play and sing with you.
Yeah. So Sunderwalt, that's Manon on vocals. She's doing a great job with her singing. She has a really great voice. Then we have Jan, who is our cello player, and he's also singing a couple of songs. He's doing backing vocals on the album for a couple of songs.
Great.
Then we have Philip on percussion. He's a master of the drums, really.
Yeah, he is.
And
nice man.
I take guitars for myself and some backing vocals, and that's us.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Did you find being on this Spotify playlist? Did you find it helpful for you? I know you probably discovered lots of music yourself from this playlist. How was that like for you?
Yeah, it was really fun to be in such a diverse playlist with all musicians from Ghent, but still some of them I knew, some of them I didn't, and I was really happy to discover them. And I really liked the mix of the playlist between the different genres. It was quite diverse, but still it blended in together quite well. And of course, we were really, really, really happy that we could be on the playlist, and we also benefited from it. Our streams really increased a lot.
Did they?
So
that's great.
Really
because you being a young artist, of course, depend on Spotify more so than old school people like me who kind of shy away from it a little bit. But yeah, very helpful to discover other music and other musicians. But I guess you younger bands and musicians sort of depend on Spotify to get known, and the likes of YouTube and that. So I'm glad it benefited you in that way. Tell us a little bit about you're the guitarist and backing vocalist in the band. You play lovely Ibanez guitars, and you're a fan of them. But tell us a bit about the technical part of the album, where it was made and how it was produced and stuff like that.
So the album consists of 9 songs, and most of them were already written 1 year ago because normally we intended to record the album the 20th of March, which was the weekend that the very first lockdown started. So great timing. We couldn't do that, but our album was finished. We were ready to go to the studio, and then Corona happens, like it happened for everyone. So some of the songs changed. Initially, there were 7 songs for the album, and 2 that we switched for new songs. Actually, there's one song.
Oh, did you swap them around?
There's actually one song on the album that was created during the first lockdown, and we. I just sent a quickly recorded version to the rest of the band, and then Philip said, "Oh, I played some percussion on it. I really liked it." And I added some cello parts, and I did some more vocalizing.
Lovely.
Maybe we can do something with it. And when we were able to rehearse during the summer, we worked out a song, and it made the album. It's called Echo. So if you can, Friday, check it out. It's a lockdown song.
It echoes. Okay, well, it's nice that you put that on there. And how are you bringing this out? Are you bringing it out physically or just digitally at the moment, or
both? It will be released on Spotify this Friday, but I'm also expecting the physical copy on CD every day now in my mail.
Lovely. That's exciting.
Really happy to have those. So if anyone wants a physical copy, if it's just for in your car to play some music. Just send us a message, and we still have them. Yeah,
they'll find you there. That's really great that you're bringing it out physically as well. It's always nice to have a physical disc. Somebody gave me a physical disc the other day as well in the row room. David Ronaldo, and was like, "Oh wow, a physical disc." I kind of remember with a booklet, and it's like, I'll be with the days. I don't know if you're going down that route, but lovely thing to have.
It's physical.
Yeah, but still. The physical thing, absolutely, love it. And so, have you been, apart from you just getting the album ready during lockdown and lots of writing? That's what's been going on. I know you have a day gig as well in the pharmaceutical industry as well, haven't you? So you've been pretty busy, I'd say.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy since I work in a lab. I was allowed to work at the location all the time during the lockdown. So I was really lucky to still be able to go to work on a normal basis, but
that's good that you're busy. Hello, Freddie Weber as well. He's Freddie and the Fabs also have a brand new something or other coming out if his movie's starting to go by online. How are you, Freddie? Good to see you. Whoop yourself. Yes, he wants to have that CD in me car. Yeah, we'll organize that for you, Freddie. Top dollar talk to your management, and your manager can talk to me, and I'll talk to Underwater for you, Freddie, if you want that CD. No problem. I'll be taking a small commission from you, Freddie. Just let me know, and I'll organize it for you. Absolutely no problem at all. Tell us a bit more about the song. The album is called Nighthawks. Where did the name for the album come out, first of all?
It's loosely based on the painting Nighthawks by what's his name again? Edward Hopper, that's the one.
Edward Hopper.
The painting of the cafe in the nighttime with only a few people around sitting there.
Lovely painting. Yeah.
That's like the idea of the atmosphere.
I think it's Nighthawks Diner. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, indeed.
Excuse me.
So the title track is called Nighthawks, and the setting is in a bar at nighttime. That's why.
Lovely. And then the song itself. Tell us a little bit about the background of writing that, or where the inspiration came from.
Well, the initial guitar riff, actually, I wrote that when we first started with Thunderwald. It was one of the first riffs that we started to jam on, but then we couldn't finish the song, so I put it back in a drawer for a couple of months, and then we just found some lyrics, and then we started working on the song again, and then it came out as we found it a really strong song, so we decided to take that one as a title track, and it's a love song, but not a typical love song. It's a breakup song. The setting is you go to a bar at night, you're going to meet the other person, and this is the last talk we're gonna have for a while, and we both know why.
One of those, that's a great song. Congratulations on the song and on the release.
Thank you,
Elise. And it's great that you're part of the show tonight, and it's lovely to look back, because we all had a chat in the initial day. We've done 3 of these already for the 3 different batches that have come out for the COVID playlists as they were added. I brought them on here to talk to all the musicians, and it's lovely to look back, isn't it, a year later, to see what's going on with people. I know we scratched the surface of the 33 or so musicians that are on this playlist, but yeah, it's a great place. Happy you're on it, and happy you could spend some time chatting to us today. Very much looking forward to the new album, and yeah, as I said, nice to be part of it in my own little way too. And thank you also for all the RWR Room Rambles videos that you've given the channel so far as well. You have some great videos on the channel, all really good. I'm going to play your song. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely week, Elisa, and talk to Vulgan de Kier.
Yeah, same to you. See you.
See you soon. Good night, and thanks very much. Here we go, folks. The great Sunderwalt. The album is called Nighthawks. The song is called Stranger. Elisa, thanks. Enjoy this. Back in a moment, folks, for some more.
Hello, why don't you run away with me? Hello, 'cause I don't wanna stay here anymore. Hello, I wanna grab my suitcase. Can you take me far away from this place? And look at us while we go to face this fate when we grow old. Till I felt anger every day, and I needed to get away with you. Hello, I didn't came to stay. Hello, don't get used to me, 'cause I'll go away. Hello, don't try and understand, no, 'cause things were getting out of hand. No, I'm gonna go for a little while, so I just came to say goodbye. Hello, stranger, where have you been? Come on, tell me, what's your sin? Hello, stranger, who are you? I wanna get away from you. I wanna get away from you. Go to the house where we used to stay. But don't worry, no, I won't stay. And I won't go your way. What's your sin? Where have you been? What you doing with your life? Know your sins, know your sins, know you do it all the time. So hello, stranger, where have you been? Won't you tell me your sins? 'Cause I am getting in my mind, and I don't wanna be there all the time.
Big sound there from Sunderwalt, and congratulations. Their brand new album is out on Friday, the 23rd of April. Sunderwalt on Facebook there, folks. Give them a like and a follow. All that good stuff. That's a great track. Congratulations, guys. That is also on the Spotify playlist, of course, which is what we're here to talk about tonight. I've got one more video for you to come. If you haven't done so already, download the playlist. If you want to scan it, there's the code. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Scan it on your phone, get it on your phone, get it downloaded, and over 2.5 hours of brilliant music on the COVID 9000 Spotify playlist, and over 33 artists as well, or around 33 artists. Amazing stuff. Lots of different genres, lots of great music on the Spotify playlist. A year later, it's hard to believe it's been a year. I have one more special video for you before we go, but before I do, I want to thank everybody for being part of the stream tonight. If you've stuck with us live, fair play to you. We're gone into 1 hour and 40 minutes now, and it's been really good fun. Lovely to do these streams. All of these artists are interviewed in separate Raving with Rua interviews, which you can find back on the channel. As I said, the stream is a small part of what I do here on the channel, but a lovely part of it. Check out the lovely songs from the lovely artists that perform here in the room as well, and the Rua Room Rambles, where I go on location. Sunday night, please join me here, exclusive to YouTube. Won't be on Facebook this time, but on YouTube. There is a premiere happening on Sunday night, 8 o'clock, 7 in Ireland, 2 p.m. over in Toronto. I'll get to chat with the brilliant Joey Taylor from a project called Six String Nation. He gathered over 60 pieces of Canadian history, pieces of wood, pieces of bone, put them all into this beautiful guitar, and he talks us through the journey of that. It's an amazing story, a lovely interview, lovely man. 8 o'clock Sunday. Please join us for the premiere of that. You can talk to us backstage in the chat room on YouTube. Sunday, that's Sunday, 8 o'clock. Tuesday, 27th, my yearly big folk and Irish night, which will be an online edition this year, will happen in the Centrala, also an online edition. 8 o'clock, Tuesday, 27th, the centrala.be/agenda. You'll find all the details there, or shoot me a mail. I'll send you the links. It's a free gig. A brilliant band called Spellar will play. 8 o'clock Tuesday, 27th. So hopefully you'll join us for those two things. And thanks to Carol for putting this great Spotify playlist together. Thanks to all the great musicians who took part today and talked to me here on the show. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe and well. I'll be back soon on the next Raving with Rua. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell. Give the videos a thumbs up. That helps the channel, helps me, helps the songwriters within the channel to get out there and get heard. Lets YouTube know we mean business. So do that for me. Much appreciated. So as part of this great project, Carol came up with the idea of getting a few talking heads talking about the project, and we all get together and we say COVID 9000, COVID 9000, 9000 being our beloved Ghent, of course. So I'm going to leave you with this. Enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Most of the artists in the playlist, most of the 33 artists are in this little video saying hi. Take care of yourselves. See you next time on the next Raving with Rua. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Bushra.
Dahi Rua here.
Color plates.
A Murder in Mississippi.
Joni Sheila.
Top of Mind.
Bluebird. Goes in
La Galleria.
Tough enough.
Himshi.
Lexington meets Paris.
Caro.
Zonen met vaders.
Jim Cain.
Forwritten.
Sonderwald.
Mapuches.
Riante del Rue.
Traag verstand.
Alice North.
Guilty Feet.
Freddy Webber.
Wij zijn Sofar.
Mr. Non-Entity.
Jacobistan.
The Sloofs.
Maite Louisa.
RONSO, Merel Big City's finest.
Bootleg Heroes.
Check out the playlist.
COVID 9000.
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 COVID 9000. COVID 9000.
COVID 9000.
COVID 9000.
Really great to be part of this Spotify playlist.
Support your local scene, guys.
Stay safe.